What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the Crypto Plebs channel. It's your boy Jumpman Crypto. Guys, as you can see, I am fresh shaved. There's no more beard. There's no more James Harden beard. So you guys know what that means. When your boy shaves the beard, that means we're going full bull mode. We're ready for the bull run. Bitcoin just hit an all-time high today. ETH is about maybe 130 bucks away from hitting its all-time high. We were a little bit higher. I think we got a little bit of a liquidity sweep. We got PPI tomorrow at 7:30 Central. And I think the markets are kind of a little not spooked, but just Wells doing what they do, trying to cause liquidity and stuff like that. Your boy's currently in a long. So I think that we're gonna get some good news tomorrow and we're gonna gig ascend and we're gonna push this market to the very brink and hopefully we will make some money. If not, then I think you guys have to really strategize if you're doing something wrong, because if you guys have been following me from the beginning, you guys should be in profits. If not, then you're not listening and you're not doing what you got to do on your end. But the good news is that you can change that around. You can make better choices and you can get your portfolio back in the green, but there's not a lot of time left, guys. So if you guys need help with that, there's going to be links below into the discords. I run two different discords. You guys are more than welcome to take your pick. It doesn't matter. We treat everybody the same information, same alpha, nothing but realness there, nothing but love and good vibes. Shout out to my KGU family and shout out to my Crypto Plebs family. We have been changing more lives than Ozempic. You guys that know what's up, I've had people just really pour out love to me and just reach out to me and let me know that that they've been changing their life with all the calls that we've been making. And it's really given me a lot of motivation and purpose to help people out. And look, man, we're not done yet. I think we have a lot more to go in the markets. Some altcoins, I think some are approaching, a topping period. But if you guys, like I said, were following me from the beginning, these coins that we're going to be taking profits on, you would have been in from the beginning. So let's not waste any more time, guys. Let's start making better decisions. Let's not look at membership fees as, bills. Let's look at them as tuition for your college or something like that helps you get better and helps you get knowledge to make better choices. So let's go over some stuff real quick, guys. Uh, World Liberty Fi Treasury Company Alt 5 is holding their tokens for them. So another treasury company, kind of like what is it? MicroStrategy. I'm sorry, I had a little bit of a brain fart. It's kind of late over here. Your boy works all day, worked a double shift, and then I'm here, with you guys, staying up late. I got to get up early, try to catch this PPI data. So, but you know me, I'm always working, trying to deliver all the information to you guys. So, World Liberty Fi is, in partnership with Alt 5. They're holding their tokens. Like I said, treasury company. You're going to see a lot of these companies, man, emerging. Like, we called another IPO stock bullish. I think I did a 2X today. So if you guys got in on that, you know what's up. But there's just a lot of these IPOs and a lot of these, crypto stocks that are emerging that are going to be really great for people that don't want to get exposed to crypto, that are just looking for, somewhat of an exposure, like Coinbase. And fun fact, guys, in my personal Facebook, I called Coinbase out at 80 bucks. And nobody bought. Nobody bought. None of my friends bought. None of my family members bought. But now they're wanting to buy Coinbase at 300 bucks. I called MicroStrategy, man, at 75 bucks. Nobody bought. But now people are just really eager to buy at these crazy levels, man. So it's just funny to me. I've been getting so many messages from friends like, hey, man, I'm buying crypto. And, hey, man, that's great for you. But I just wish that, it wasn't like this. I wish people would really buy when it's time to buy. But, man, somebody has to be exit liquidity. I guess that's just the way it is. But, if you guys, like I said, been tapping in, you guys have, been making phenomenal gains. Guys, I shared something with the Discord today that I made almost a 3X on my Roth IRA. My portfolio was full of ETH, XXRP, and SOL-T, Circle, and a lot of high risk crypto stocks. And, man, that was just excellent. And that was a great thing to be able to share with the family. So, it is what it is. All right, so let's cover the bills real quick, guys. I am partnered up with FEMX. You guys know what's up. That's my preferred trading place that I like to trade at. Boys currently in a long. I called this out like really quick in my personal Discord. I'm hoping that we can get this bad boy back up to 27 bucks. Look, I think AVAX is going to go a lot higher, but I'm just looking to make some scalp longs real quick. If it goes higher, then it goes higher. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. Right now, I'm up like almost 40, 50 bucks. So, look, man, all we're doing every day is just trying to make 40, 50 bucks, 200, 300, and just compounding that money every day. I've already almost 3x my trading bag. So, we're on the journey to try to buy, a Ferrari next. So if you guys are looking to join a trading, site that is different from Coinbase, which may I add, Coinbase was freezing up today. You can get your links down to FEMX below and you can trade with us. And hopefully you guys can make some good money doing that. So let's cover some crypto. We need to cover Ethereum. Ethereum has been running up. It's going back up to that 3,800. But I get a lot of questions. Jumpman, is a good time to get into ETH? I don't think so, guys. I think the train has passed on this. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but if you just have to get in, if you need to get in and you want to feel Vitalik, the power of Vitalik, then, you can get in at maybe 4,600. But, guys, look, let's just be real. I got to be real with you guys. The train has passed. Okay, I don't know if this thing's gonna go to 8K. Everybody and their mama saying it's gonna go to 12K, 10K. Nobody knows. My personal opinion, I think 5,500 to 6,200 is on the cards. But until we break 5K, we got to be kind of conservative, guys. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. Big money's rolling in, but we still need retail. We still need to see, if this isn't just being smoke blown up our asses like it's been every cycle. So we need to see if people really are building here. Yes, we got JP Morgan, a lot of these bigger banks, Sony, all launching L1s on Ethereum. And so, yes, I do think that, look, if everything goes through, we could maybe see a 7K ETH, but we got to cross these levels first. So is ETH going to break 5K? I think pretty much 99.9% yes. But let's break that first, and then we'll start coming up with the crazy price predictions, guys. But right now, I don't think ETH's a good buy for you. But I tell you what is a good buy for you is AVAX. I've been pushing this, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Guys, please get into this coin. Non-financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a crazy guy that is not wearing his glasses, but I need to. And I just can't stress this enough, man. Blue chip has not ran up like the other coins. Get into it. Stop wasting time, dude. Here's your entry for you, 24.78. If you need to be a little bit more, let's say 24.90 to 24.78, okay? This is where I called out a leverage trade in my Discord, but I just saw the RSI going neutral, MACD curling back up. So I took a quick long. If it doesn't play out, that's still a good entry for everybody. Okay, but look, again, let's go over this again, children. I'm looking. Look at this massive falling wedge, guys. I don't know if I think that 50 bucks is just programmed on AVAX. Okay, not financial advice, but I just think this is the one, man. I think this is the one that's going to send. I think that once these ETFs come through and we start getting this giga push, we're going to get a lot of retail money in, and this thing's going to rock it. It's going to rock it, guys. If it goes to 80 bucks, your boy will never work again. And, look, I just think that, 60 bucks, 50 bucks is definitely on the card. So please, 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 please look into it. Salana, inverted head and shoulders, guys. Salana, it's already had its time in the sun. Definitely a great coin. I'm looking for a 240 to 260. Could it go back up to its all-time high? Maybe. I'm more interested in some of its sub plays like Camino, Parcels, a few other sub coins like Pith. So if you guys have to be in a safer coin, I get it. Solana's going to be a great choice. I'd rather go with those other three. Camino probably more. Uh, Parcels and then Camino, and then there's a few other like Pith and Grass that may be good tokens, but Salana is going to be great, man. So at the end of the day, guys, please, that's another great one. Prefer AVAX, so look into that. All right. XRP, we got inverted head and shoulders, another coin. I know a lot of people are like, Joe, man, how come XRP is not running? What's wrong with AVAX? See, AVAX, I'm so much of an AVAX freak, man. What's wrong with XRP? Why isn't it pumping? Joe, man, is it what? Da, 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 da. Guys, relax. Not all coins pump at the same time. You got to relax. Look, I said this like 5 times a day. Think of it as a blessing that your coin didn't run up today, okay? That gives you more time to figure out what you're going to do. Another coin that I don't recommend buying right now at this level, it's too high. I think that there needs to be decisions being made soon with where you're going to get off. 375, 425 is my level. It could go higher. It probably will go higher. But guys, if you bought at 30 cents, 50 cents, come on, man. Roll that S into something else and compound the gains and make money. Stop being emotional. Stop being married to your bags. Guys, please. Oh my God, I went through another YouTuber's comments, man. I don't want to say the name, but Jesus. Guys, is it really possible that XRP can hit $500? Is it really possible XRP can hit $50? I'm like, oh my God, these people, man, are you serious? Are you serious? No, 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 no. It will not go to $50. It will not go to 500. I will shave my head on a live stream if it goes to $500. Do you understand how preposterous that sounds? No, it's gonna go somewhere between $6 and $4. And you know what? Look, if 100% return is good for you, if you want to take that type of risk, it's all good. No problemo. But please just keep your expectations very low. XRP is definitely a solid, strong coin, but the gains have been made already. So please, just if you have to get in, 310 is going to be your level. Of course, if we go bearish, 275. But, I think that the markets are going to keep pressing up. I've been saying that. So, I just think there's better things out there, in my opinion, okay? Let's go with CASPA. Guys, again, another coin that I'm going to be looking to get into on a leverage trade, another inverted head and shoulders. A lot of these crypto coins have inverted head and shoulders on them, guys. So keep an eye out on this. They have smart contracts rolling out at the end of August. It might be a good time, not financial advice, of course, to start picking a position into this coin right now. So guys, look, CASPA has a lot of people trapped up in these upper 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, all the way up into its previous all-time high. Keep that in mind. I think this is a really great leverage trade. If you guys can find this entry somewhere in here, maybe we can pick it up at 9.5. Well, I can add that it's already pretty much been there. Maybe we go back down here. I don't know. But for right now, keep this level on your radar, 9.546. See if we can grab an entry there. Use 5 or 6x leverage if you know how to trade. If you don't use any leverage. But make sure you do it on FEMX. And I think that we can get back to 12 to 13 cents. Look, shout out to all my Caspians. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. Look, at the end of the day, wherever it goes, I'm happy for you guys. I made my money with them. I got a 20x on it. Nothing but love for the Caspians. But guys, I think this is a great leverage trade, only in my personal opinion. Okay? Next coin is Fartcoin. Guys, I called this shit out at 85 cents and it pumped so hard. This is the one right here that made my group a lot of money. We 10x leverage. Shout out to my boy Seth. Bangers, man. Bangers and bangers and bangers all day. Guys, anytime that Fartcoin hits that low 80 cents, that is a buy alert. Simple, easy peasy, man. Great coin. I think this thing can go back to at least $1.80, maybe even $2. So if you guys are scooping down low and holding with iron fists, this thing has been a great liquidity provider for any type of swing trade or even a leverage trade. So guys, if you want to get in, 105 is the entry. We want to see those lower highs. We got a falling wedge. I think that this thing's gonna go to $1.80, so keep it on your radar, okay? Another coin, Aptos. This is not something that I recommend you guys, leverage trading. If look, if it comes back down to 475, I called this out already. If you're in this long, great, but this is a great spot hold. I've talked about this before. They are like sister companies with Sui, same founders, Facebook, Meta, but this has been somewhat of the redheaded stepchild. Hasn't got a lot of the love like Sui has. Guys, I think this might be a beta play. Like AVAX is the soul. I don't know. I just think that, look, every coin has its time in the sun. Why would you want to buy something that's already pretty much back at its all-time high? Why not take a gamble on something that has more room to run like Aptos? So guys, please put these coins on your radar. I'm going to give you guys another free bonus look real quick. We're going to cover Parcel real quick because you know that I'm still bullish on it, even though I don't make videos on it every day or whatever. It's just, hey man, there's a crap load of tokens and there's only one jump man. But it doesn't mean that I'm not bullish on it, guys. So right now we're at 899. We almost came up to this. We did come up to this 10 cents. Where were we at? The 10th. Looks like we're trying to push back up. We got a lot of resistance here at 10 and at 11 cents, at 12 cents. Once we crack that, I truly believe that we can go back to 20 cents, and maybe even 30 cents by the Q4. But we just got to see how this goes, man. So, look, still bullish on parcels. My favorite crypto project next to AVAX. But, not all coins are going to run at the same time, guys. So if you're looking for, an opportunity to buy, I would argue that right now is a good time, but you can wait to 8.5. I've seen a lot of people like, oh, it's going to go back down to 6 cents. Stop, okay? We're going into a bull market, guys. Okay, let's roll up the sleeves. It's time to put our big boy pants on, okay? You either want to be in the asset or you don't, okay? This thing has a low market cap. I think it's at 30, 40 million. If it goes up to 200 million market cap, we're going to be filthy rich. Okay, guys? So remember, PPI tomorrow. We need good numbers. If you guys are in the Discord, you already know the numbers. You already know what is the expectations. If you don't know, you should be in a Discord that is showing you these things and keeping you guys laced up with what's going on. Until then, your boy is signing out. Crypto plebs, KGU to the moon. Make sure you hit them likes. Holla at your boy.